If you enjoy our videos, please give us a thumbs up. And to those of you that have subscribed, we thank you so much. And if you haven't, please hit that button. We'd love to have you with us in all our videos. Well, welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a little bit of a different episode. We are going to be working on the taxi for Johnny 2, which is this trailer behind us. Going to be doing some maintenance on it, greasing, doing some painting. We have some rust marks and that. But my buddy Greg is one of those guys, okay? He's one of those guys that can do everything. Carpentry, electric, what have you. And one of his jack of all trades is welding. So he's not near the idiot that I am. He can get some of this stuff done. He's gonna give me a little lesson while we're doing it as well. So stick with us. This should be a fun episode. Thanks for joining us. Let's get to work. All right, so what we're gonna get accomplished today, as Greg gets us ready, we're gonna put these on the back of the trailer near the gate. I'm really worried about the weight of the 2038R. Last year we used this for the 1025R. And I'm probably rim guard and all, depending on the attachment, especially if it's the heavy dirt dog, I'm probably 1,500 pounds heavier than I was. So this is gonna mount to the back of the trailer so that as I'm coming up the ramp, it's gonna stabilize it. Of course, I'm gonna be on the tongue, so you know, we don't need anything probably any beefier than this. Also, of course, going to grease the wheel bearings. I've got rust spots throughout the trailer. We're going to sand those down and repaint. And then we're also going to seal the wooden deck, which frankly I should have done last year, but I didn't. All right, so I hear the MIG welder going, so we're getting close. How's it working, Greg? Good. Good. Awesome. When it's all done, I'm going to send this video to Kelly so that your grandkids can see Poppy on TV. All right, so we've got the welding done. And again, this is mounted right at the end of the dovetail so that as I'm coming up the gate, it takes weight off of the trailer. Of course, you know, it'll be on the tongue, so we don't need anything super substantial. But then when I'm stowing it, I simply lift it up, put the pin in, and hope I don't take off and forget to do that. That might make a good video, but that would not be good. But I wouldn't say it's out of the realm of thinking. All right, so now I'm going to go through and do the sanding, and then we're going to do a lot of touch-up painting on the trailer. Also going to sand the deck. I started on it, and I'm going to put some water sealer on the deck as well. And then we've got the wheel bearings to grease as well. And then we should be ready to go and have some fun this spring. All right, so next, as I mentioned, I've got some rust spots up on this fender well, and I'm not exactly sure why, to be honest with you, how that happened. And throughout the trailer, some various spots. Plus, I want to paint what we've welded today too. So. Not doing the Mona Lisa here, but I want to stop the rust. And plus I want it to look decent as well. I mean, it actually looks pretty good just the way it is, honestly. So then we'll give it a roll with the brush, or with the roller, I should say. And yeah, I think it's going to be just fine. Just trying to blend it in. Seems to be working pretty good. Not hitting every spot, just anything that seems to be resting. Okay, now we're going to put a water sealer on the bed of the trailer. I should have done this last year, I didn't, but let's get that done. Well, I'm pretty happy with it. It's got a kind of a deeper finish to it now. Not totally dry, but I think what we've got is what we're going to get, and well worth the I don't know, 30 minutes to do it. All right, let's move on. Okay, next we're going to grease the trailer axles. It's pretty much like greasing anything else, except on the outside you've got this soft plug, and what you need to do is just take a pair of needle nose and pull it out. And right in the center, and I've kind of cleaned it out already with a rag, is you'll see the Zerk fitting. So that is where we're going to put the grease. And we've got our lock and lube, which always makes greasing easier. And then it's just a matter of, and the cleaner this is, the easier it is, to get this cover back in, and you want to be sure you get it in so it's not going to fall out. You're going to get a bunch of dirt and debris in here, and you should be able to spin it, and that tells you that it's on. So let's go to the next wheel. All right, so again, and I'm not going to keep you guys around for all four wheels, but I just want to show it one more time from the very beginning, which is popping this off first. And actually this one I won't have to clean out. You can see the Zerk quite easily. They've got like a purplish grease in there, so it's easy to differentiate the new grease coming out. Just checking inflation, and they all need a little bit of air. All right, so the last thing I'm going to do is torque the wheels, going to 110 pounds. And by the way, I chalked the wheels. It kept it from moving. Kept the trailer from moving.
Are you happy now?
Yeah, I'm happy now. Yeah, it's done. You saved me a bunch of money. I appreciate it.
I'll see.
And you said you learned working at a steel company.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know what? We'll probably get all kinds of comments, everybody telling us everything we did wrong, and some of them will be right. Yeah. So you know, this is a week later than we originally started the video because somebody forgot to get gas for the MIG welder. I think it's Tess. I think it's Tess. Somehow this is Tess's fault. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you all for being with us today, and God bless you all. We'll see you next time on Tractors in Life.